This is a great workout. I teach this workout, and I'm hoping you enjoy it. It's a high reps workout is what I call it. It's 50 reps of almost everything. So 50 squats. We've done squats before, but squat, squeeze, squat, squeeze. You do not need weights because we're doing 50 of them. Squat, squeeze your butt. 50 shoulder presses. If you don't have weights, I suggest investing in a cheap pair at Walmart, or get some canned food or a gallon jug of milk. So shoulder presses, you're at the shoulders and high. You don't have to go very heavy because we're doing 50. So you do 50 reps. Then 50 walking pulse lunges. So what that means is you're here, you pulse, switch, pulse. So that would be 2, because it was 1 each leg. So 25 each leg, 50 all together. Then 50 chest press. So make sure you can see me. Okay, you're here and you're up. Your elbows don't touch the ground, and then you're back up. Straight above your shoulders. Back up. 50 of them. 50 deadlifts. This is important. Form is important that you don't hurt yourself on this one. So a deadlift, your feet are about shoulder width apart. So there's your form when you're facing forward. Your weights go in front of you, and you go towards your toes and back up. But to the side, you should watch yourself. Maybe film yourself so you can watch your form. Your feet are, again, hip width apart, knees kind of bent. You hinge at your hips, but your back stays flat. You go as low as you can with your back staying flat, and then you squeeze your butt on the way back up. So here's the thing. Here's what most people do. They round, and they go clear the ground, or they even go here, but their back is rounded. You don't want your back rounded. And it's a feeling it's going to take some time to get used to. It's shoulders up, back down, and they stay there. See how my back is flat? So it's 50. You don't have to get real low. Just think butt and hamstrings. You squeeze. Then 50 rows, same form. If you need a break between these two, take it. So you drop and you do 50 rows. Okay, then you have the cardio session, which is the cardio session is a long jump forward. So you jump and then run back. Jump, run back. These are a minute each. Yep. They're a minute of each of these moves. So jump forward, run back. Then a runner's skip. You will do this 30 seconds on each side. It's like a lunge, skip up, lunge, skip up. So you lunge back, skip up. 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other leg. Then fast feet. It's like football. Run. Make your butt jiggle. Punches. So here's a little break. But focus on core and shoulders. Keep your elbows as high as your shoulders. And really pretend like you're punching something and keep your core tight. You tuck your hips a little bit. So you're standing kind of wide, and you normally have your butt, so stick your butt under. It makes your core engage, and punch, shoulder level, focused. Makes your shoulders work, and makes your core work. Then, jack with a knee. You can just do a normal jack, or you can add a knee. Makes it a little bit funner and a little harder, but you can just do a normal jack too. Okay, that's cardio. You will do that 2 times. 1 time right now, and then again after this next set. So we will do 50 sumo squats. You can do these with or without weights. If you're going to do it with a weight, I'll show you. Without a weight, you just wouldn't hold the weight. Your feet are wide, wider than hip width. Your toes are faced out. People also call these a plie squat. You drop, your weight is in your heels. It's not in your toes. You drop like your back is against a wall, and you're down. The goal is to be parallel to the ground, back up. If you can't do that, just even a couple inches back up. 50 of them. Then lateral, front, and side raise. It's 50 of them, but we're counting each one as one. So it's to the front, to the side. That's 2, 3, 4. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Keep your core engaged, shoulders up, back, down, front, side. Your shoulders will burn, and that's okay. Okay, 50 fire hydrants. A fire hydrant is your leg is out to the side. So while you sit like this, it's like you're a dog. I also call these dirty dogs in class. So you're on your hands and knees. Your knee comes up, the one knee, out to the side. Try to keep your hips square. Your butt should burn. Engage your butt. Make it work. If you want to make it a little bit more complicated, put a weight behind your knee. And you do it with a weight. Keep your hips square. The next one is a lat pullover. So you're on your back, and you take a weight, and your arms stay straight. And you go behind your head and back up. Behind your head and back up. But here's what a lot of people do. They arch their back. Like when their hands go over their head, their back arches. You don't want that. Push your core into the ground because that makes the back muscles work, and that's what you're working. This is triceps, but it's also the lateral muscles in your back, which are super important for a strong, healthy back. So those, our lat muscles are all these right here, the mid back. Like when people, you see their back muscles, that is a lateral back muscle. So you want strong, healthy back muscles. If you have a band, put this around your ankles. I don't have one here, so I'm just going to show you how to do it without a band. If you have one, use it though. So without a band, you got to get lower. It's a narrow squat, and you squat down and you step side to side. I'll show you on the side. So you're here, you squat back, your knees stay behind your toes, side, 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 50 of them. And then, if you had a band, you could do this one too. You hold it above your head, and you pull one side, and then you pull one side. Pull, pull. You can do this without a band, and you will still feel it. So do it either way. Then you would do the cardio again, and then 50 of each of this core moves. You could separate this core out and use it at a different time. This is a good, solid hour workout, and this is what I would teach in my class. So the core moves are plank to elbow. So this one you would be on your hands, and it's a plank, and you bring your knee to your elbow. That's 1, 2, 3. You do 50 of them. Then a reach up crunch with a weight. You hold a weight and you're down. Then you reach up, down. 2. You do 50. Then elevator scissor legs. You're here. You can put your hands right by your sides. A little help would be to stick them under your butt or your hips. Then you start with your legs high, and you elevator them down, back up. You get about 5 each time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keep going. Then it's pulse crunches. So it's just a pulse. Your shoulders come off the ground. 50 of them. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that workout. That's going to be one of the tougher workouts to do. You can keep this and do it over and over until you can master it. I don't expect you to master it the first time. That is totally okay. It's always good to have a goal and to be shooting for something. So I hope this helps, and have a great rest of your day.